Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
그래, 내가 등급 올려준 거야. 사은품
Greetings,
줘야 돼.
and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago. Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
사서 어떻어?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
그냥 데이트하자고 하면 되겠네.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad.
이것들이
but it won't be
진짜
quite as
어제부터.
embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for. You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny. Not in Stellar Bay. Everyone else who isn't taken either smells like salt tuna or they're my boss. Besides, a man with a good smile and a proportionate upper to lower body ratio isn't something to pass up.
허참네.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
잠깐 물 좀 가지고 올게요. 여기서 기다려.
Understood. On my way.
아, 사람이 있었잖아. 게임하다 말고 왜 자꾸 왔다 갔다 하냐고? 아, 목마른 걸 어떻게 해? 물은 마셔야 될 거 아니야.
On my way.
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind? This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
아니 상도덕이 없네. 먼저 계약한 사람한테 줘야지.
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once.
착하게
Just
만들어주자고요.
once. Made a real generous offer, too. Damn right it is. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
사무실에 보관을 해놨다. 내가 가서 가져와도 되는 거 아니야 그럼?
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
저 옆에 이거는 위협의 동료 보정이 있나봐. 그래 좀 잘 생각하는 게 좋을 거야. 그런 식으로 원한 샀다가 나중에 너도 남에게 도움을 요청할 때가 있을 거 아니야.
I got a feeling you and Catherine would get on like tumors on a pig. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
봉급을 더 올려달라고 하던데.
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides,
협박하다니
if I make an
설득한
exception for
거지.
him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
뭐? 너 돈도 떼먹니? 거짓말? 거짓말 해보자.
Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately.
Are you absolutely sure of that, Ms. Ballard?
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course.
얘 해먹네.
Because I've done
뒷돈
nothing wrong.
챙기네. 얘네 집 가서 좀 뒤져야 할 필요가 있네요.
Fine by me. Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free. Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
니네 집 좀 털러 갔다 와야겠다. 사냥용 소총 울트라. 얘가 훨씬 좋은데? 일단은 그냥 장착만 해놓자.
Wouldn't mind smelling like salt tuna if we could sell more.
그래도 여기는 연어 파네요. 거기랑은 다르게. 이 게임이요? 폴아웃 재밌게 했으면은 할만한 것 같은데 4탄 말고. 대화의 비중이 높아서 좀 호불호가 있을 것 같긴 해요.
Nice going.
왜 폴사를 거부하냐고요? 왠지 몰라서 물어. 그래, 얘 지금 횡령하고 있잖아. 나름 구수한 맛이 있다고? 구수한 맛? 너 취두부 좋아하니?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job
나름
again,
평작이라고요?
I've got nothing to say.
보통 시리즈물 같은 경우는 전작보다 더 나아지고 뭐 더욱 더 풍성해지고 뭐 이런 걸 원하잖아요. 근데 그런 쪽의 만족도를 하나도 채우지 못했으니까.
I don't have the
She's
if
너 돈 빼돌린 거 지금 보고 왔어.
yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show?
ironic, isn't it?
네가 돈을 안 주니까 이렇게
I'm the
된 거
one who keeps
아니야.
this place running. That money's mine, one way or
와, 이
another.
뻔뻔한 거 봐. 협박하자.
Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here
일이 두 배면 고기도 두
immediately.
배라고.
Something else on your mind?
아니 얘가 돈을 안 줘서 애들이 다 파업을 한 건데 그것 때문에 일했기 때문에 그 돈이 자기 거래.
Velma's not so bad, as long as you avoid it when she's stressed.
이상한 애야.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail can
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
사채업자라고? 왜 월급 인상 관련해갖고 내가 협상해준 건데. 총 맞았다고.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
뭐요?
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I
경찰서에서
get the
보자.
pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Orange, you a saucy thing. I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
뭐지? 얘기가 좀 이상하게 흐르는데.
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you?
말
Who's
돌렸는데
it for?
안 속네요. 그냥 내가 먹는다고 해야겠다.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Except for you, I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
이미 다 캐물어 놓고.
If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap.
I'd hope not. Fleecing's the mark of a real professional.
Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you. But there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
설득.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
협박하자. 빨리 줘.
Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you know, I'm very disappointed in you. There,
실망했다고.
and good riddance. That's the last help you're getting
도와주는 게
from
마지막이라고.
Abigail
설마
Edwards.
얘한테 또 뭔가 부탁해야 될 일이 생기나?
I have nothing more to say to you, young man.
여기에서 그냥 해킹할 걸 그랬네. 알코올 중독. 얘 소설 쓰나 봐. 이게 방법이 여러 가지인데 여기 이쪽 단말기에서 제 양 제어하고 있다고 했으니까 여기서 수량 조절해갖고 챙기는 것도 방법이었을 텐데. 다음에 안 도와준다라고 얘기하는 거 보니까 혹시 또 얘기할 일 있나? 아니면 뭐 여기서 털어가는 것도 또 방법이었을 것 같기도 하고. 방금 여기 있었잖아요. 챙기는 건 여러 가지 하는데. 이건 뭐지? 뭐지? 사다리 왜 달아놓은 거지? 고전 게임이요? 아니거든요. 금요일날 출시했거든. 아! 이게 뭔데 사람이 없지? 무법자라니 무슨 말을 그렇게 해.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
난 잘 몰라. 나는 스포츠에 관심이
Aren't they
없거든.
just? When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, I just turn my
거리 끼임 없이
transceiver up
훔친다고요?
to drown it all out.
훔치다니요.
Most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes it's Tossball. So,
죽은
what
거야.
can I do for you? Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the Tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
뭐지? 퀘스트가 있을 것처럼 얘기하면서 없네. 저 뭘까? 하키 같은 걸까? 기본 자세가 충격된다고요? 아니 근데 이게 이상한 게 제가 그래서 이게 늘 수가 있어요. 이렇게 놓고 다닐 수가 있는데 말을 거는 순간 다시 손에 그걸 들어. 내가 그렇게 하는 게 아니고. 여기까지 왔고. 이거 봐.
Someone's been killed!
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit. Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves. Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
저 모자 탐난다고요? 저 모자 파는 데 있었는데.
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
That's what she said.
There's truly no end to my suffering. Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then? Nothing. That's what. Because MSI is not in what you'd call good standing with the board. So even if I could get out of here, no one's gonna hire me. Even talking about it has my blood pressure up. I've really gotta stop. Lucky you.
등 돌리고 있지. 저 앞에 하나가 앞에 있는데 걸릴까 걸까?
I can take a hint.
별거 없네요. 어서 오세요.
Good day to you.
근데 어디서 사람 죽었다고 막 외치는 애 있지 않았어?
Handled beautifully.
소용돌이 철퇴.
I think I'm gonna be sick. No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
What a gruesome way to die.
Not much I can do for this guy.
피해자. 토스볼 내기. 여행 가방. 빗자서 튀려다가 걸려서 죽은 걸까?
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.